Back to my channel. It's your girl Netta, aka Netta Ave Maria. In today's video, I'm just going to be doing my makeup. I'm getting ready to take the kids to the pool. Poolside is how we like to relax on our Sundays, before we get ready for another busy go work week / school week. So how our Sundays tend to go, I tend to wake up at like 9:30 on Sundays. It's literally the only day of the week that I get to sleep in. Monday through Friday, I'm up at 5 a.m. Anywhere, like either 5 a.m. or anywhere between 5 a.m. and 5:30 every day. And then I work on Saturdays, the evening shift. So I'm up by 9 o'clock a.m. on Saturdays. And then I get off work at 11, make it home by like 11:30, and then I'm in bed by like 12, maybe 12:15 a.m. So yeah, like Sundays are really the only days I get to sleep in, if you even call that sleeping in. But I'll say it's the only day of the week that I really rest. I get a full night's rest. Trying to get better at it, but hey, it is what it is. So anyway, I'm getting ready to take the kids to the pool. So I get up at like 9:30. I cook a big breakfast, pancakes, bacon, eggs, whatever they want. Sometimes they want breakfast burritos, whatever. I get up, I cook breakfast, and after we have breakfast, we clean the house. That's right. I'm kind of like old school, like when you spent the night at your grandparents' house or your auntie's house and they got you up at 5 a.m. on Sundays and she's playing the gospel music and that means it's time for you to clean up. That's how our Sundays are, except I'm not getting up at 5 or 6 a.m. on a Sunday. No. So I'll get up at like 9:30, cook breakfast. After we've eaten breakfast, we clean the house, like do a really deep cleaning of the house. And then after that, the kids have their time to themselves. I have my time to myself. So I have Sundays are my skincare Sundays. So I'll take a hot bubble bath. I'll do my skincare, do a mask, do a sheet mask, like really intense skincare and relaxation. And then to end our day, we spend it at the pool. So it's currently 4:35. I'm gonna do my makeup, and then we'll probably be at the pool from like 5 to 7. And then we'll come back in the house, have dinner, and get ready to clean up. And from dinner, make sure everybody's homework is done and that they're ready for school tomorrow. And go to bed. So, in my last video, I told you guys that I was kind of purging my makeup, like really going through my kind of like spring cleaning time for my makeup. That's the process I'm in right now. And so I've gotten rid of a couple things, which, we'll talk about that in a different video. And I ran out of some stuff. So I had to make a trip to Ulta. So I went to Ulta to pick up some setting sprays. And really the purpose of that trip is because I really want to incorporate more Black brands in my makeup collection. I have, Fenty, I have Beauty Bakery, I have a lot of Black brands, but I really I wanted more. So I was at Ulta and I went over to the Beauty Bakery aisle. They didn't really have a lot in stock. They were talking about their truck hadn't came in yet, blah, blah, whatever. And I was like bummed out because there are some products from Beauty Bakery that I wanted to try, and some video ideas I had that I had planned on doing but couldn't do. But anyway, the ultimate goal was for me to get more Black owned brands. And so I walked by Juvia's place and I saw Juvia's place in store, and I really struggled, y'all. Like, I looked at the products and I was like, they're really cute. And then I swatched some of the products of the eyeshadow palettes, and I was blown away with the pigment. And like, I was kind of thinking to myself, like, is Juvia's place still canceled or not? Because they are a Black owned brand at the end of the day, and I really want to include more Black owned brands in my makeup collection. Like, that's it, that's all. Like, I want to support our people. I feel like it's already hard enough for us to make it in the beauty industry. And really in any industry, like I could talk to you forever about how often I've been passed over for promotions that I clearly deserved or was clearly promised and didn't get it because, you know, whoever was, of a complexion more favorable than mine, the company went ahead and gave it to them. So, I feel like we already struggle enough. And so, to be honest, like I went and I picked up the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place, and I swatched this palette, and it was perfect. Like I wanted to be able to create some really cute summertime looks. And first of all, the packaging is so cute. Like I just love that. Like when I look at this packaging, for me, I see strong black woman, and I just, strong people of color, like I feel like this is a palette for me, And then on top of that, when I opened it up, the shade range, like it's just beautiful. The pigment, oh my god, like it's so pigmented. And I really wanted this palette because I was like, it's the perfect palette for the looks I'm trying to create. Like I didn't have any yellow eyeshadows in my makeup collection, which was something I really wanted. And so yeah, I picked it up and I was like, whatever, if we can forgive if we can forgive the Jeffree Stars of the world and the James Charleses of the world and the Toddies and the whoever else is, like when you look at their followers, like they are devoted to them no matter what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like the things that they've done, and yet they can still maintain their presence and everything. I feel like if people can be forgiving of them and everything that they do, and they already kind of have a head start and they already have a privilege going for them, then I feel like we as black people need to do the same for each other. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Like we need to support each other. We need to forgive each other. Not, and then we need to act right as well. So, like we can't be dragging each other down. We already got a system in place that works against us. We already got to fight, literally fight to get the bare minimum. So we don't need it from each other. We just don't. We need to like make amends. Jackie and the CEO of Juvia's Place need to get together, sit down, talk it out, and then put this behind them, make it public that they're repairing their relationship. Juvia's Place needs to really, really get behind this, support the smaller YouTubers who promote their brand. And we need to do better, ultimately. But at the same time, we need to support each other because we can beg other people to accept us. But if we don't accept ourselves, we're going to constantly be in this cycle of being at the bottom of the barrel. Point blank period. So I'm going to get off my soapbox. But yeah, so I'm going to be creating a look for you guys using the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place. All right, so this makeup look that I do for when I'm going to sit by the pool is actually really quick. And so this is the Hollywood Flawless Filter by Charlotte Tilbury, and this is dark tan 6, shade 6 in dark tan. So this is what I do when I'm going poolside, or even just when I'm in a rush. Like I don't have time to really sit down and do my makeup because the alarm went off at 5 and I snoozed it and then didn't get up until 7 and the kids have to be to school at 7:30. Like it's that type makeup routine. It's like literally I gotta go. So just some of that. This is what I use. Okay, and then I'm gonna be using this flat kabuki brush from Sigma. It's the F80 Air flat kabuki brush. I love this brush. It's really good for like those light looks. So I'm just gonna buff that in and blend it out. Now I already got my face primed and everything, so Like literally, this look is just because I just want to improve my complexion a little bit. Like not anything drastic, but just because I'm going out of the house and who knows what's gonna happen? Who knows what's gonna happen when I'm done being at the pool? Like I might need to run to the grocery store real quick. I might need to go over to the laundromat. Like whatever the case may be. Like this is that look. Like I'm not going anywhere, so it's very light and it's really flawless. But it gives me just enough coverage. Very very light. Very very sheer coverage. Just because I'm walking out the door and I'm chilling. And then here on my eyes and then there. So Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer, and I am in the shade Caramel if you're using me as a reference. But literally I'm just gonna pop some concealer on. Like see how fast this is going? Quick. Like this is the fastest routine that I've ever had. And then I'm using this Sigma 4D HD Kabuki brush. It's a nice concealer brush just to blend that out. Okay, and I just got some some banana setting powder here, and I'm going to use this brush that I got from SBR Collective. Use code NETA15 to save 15% off on SBR Collective products. Support your girl. But I'm just going to use this to set the concealer. And I love the brushes from SBR. They are so pretty. This brush is just so good. It's soft and it does what I need it to do. And so I really love using this brush to set my concealer and under my eye. It's just great. Okay, so moving on over into the eyeshadow palette, I'm going to use this Morphe M330 brush. And for this look, it's a really, I love this look that I have in mind. So it's really like a summertime, like I want it to look like the sun, like the sun in a makeup look. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this color right here, this bright yellow color, and I'm going to lay that down first. But let me prime my eyes first, actually. So for eye primer, I'm going to be using this Urban Decay eyeshadow primer portion in the shade Caffeine. So I'm just going to put some of that on. And then just blend that out with my finger because I want this color payoff to be really, really nice. Okay, so picking up this yellow shade right here. First, I'm going to stamp it on right there in my crease. So I'm just packing it on first before I blend it out. And then blending it out. Okay, so now that I got the yellow down, I'm actually going to go into this orange shade here and blend that in right underneath it. So right here. Oh my gosh, yes. This is so cute. And I'm just sweeping that over. I'm not really flicking it out and doing a wing. I'm just kind of rounding it out and sticking to the shape of my eye. Yeah, and I just absolutely love how these colors blend together. All right, and now I'm just switching over to this Morphe M506 brush, and I'm just gonna go into this brown shade here, and that's gonna go across the lid. So this look is pretty much gonna stay matte. Not gonna be any shimmer in this look. See that? It's only on the lid. All right, and then switching over to this pencil brush here, I'm actually gonna go back to that yellow pigment and put that in the inner corner. And then I'm just gonna go over that with some of this shimmer right here. Okay, and with this yellow pigment, I'm just bringing it right there on the lower lash line. Okay, and then I'm going to switch over to a brush for my lower lash line. Ah, here it is. So this is a Morphe M213 brush. So I'm just going to mix these two, the orange and yellow pigments together, and put that on my lower lash line. And I'm just looking down into my mirror here. And making sure I connect it over here. Okay, so the eyes are done. So now I'm going to set my face with my Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder. And this one is in the shade Translucent Medium. I'm just going to use my Makeup Forever powder brush and just set the rest of my face. All right, and now for mascara. I'm not going to do a liner or anything. Like I said, this look is like so simple, and it's really a look for like when you're in a rush. So I'm going to use this Beauty Bakery eyelash asking mascara and also this CoverGirl Full Lash Blue mascara. What I've been doing lately is layering these two. So I'm going to go in first with the Beauty Bakery mascara. I just need to get my mirror, put it up. Ooh. Almost poked my eyeball out. Absolutely love this mascara. I just love it for a I don't even know if I consider Beauty Bakery a drugstore brand line anymore because the products are just so good. Okay. And then just blink to coat the lower lash line. Okay, and so now I'm just going to set my face. I'm going to use this Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I love this stuff. This is my third bottle actually, and I need more. And then to line my lips, I'm going to be using my MAC lip pencil, and this is in the shade chestnut, but really you could use just any really good brown lip liner. This is the one that I like. Okay, and for lipstick, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Poutsicle, and this one is in the shade Sun Snatched. So appropriate for this look. It's this beautiful like orange shade, as you can see, and so it's great for this look. Ooh, see? I feel like if there was it summer look, that this would be it. Beautiful. And then for highlighter, I'm coming to my Makeup Revolution Quad Ignite highlighter palette. And what I've been doing is layering these two lately. It's like this one is a bronzy gold shade and this one's like a lighter gold shade. And so I've just been mixing them. And I have a technique. I don't just streamline it on now. I've kind of been buffing it in circular motion. So like that, where it really like blends into my skin and it just looks a lot more natural and radiant this way. So you're still gonna get that highlight, but it just looks, I don't know, instead of it being streamed like just a streamline of highlighter, to me it just looks a lot more natural. All right, and so that's pretty much it for this look. I absolutely love it. So I'm just going to take my twist out and fluff out my hair really quickly. All right, guys, so this is the final look using the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place. I just love this look, especially with my natural hair. You know, it's like very summery, you know, and it's bright and it's vivacious. And I told you guys that I was going to start trying to play around with more color and brighter looks. And so I just think this really takes the cake. So, you know, like, let me know how you guys are feeling about Juvia's Place right now. Like, are you still supporting the brand? Are you still on strike? Are you like anti-Juvia's Place, or have you kind of like gotten over it and you're ready to like move on? I'm sorry guys, I'm just loving my hair. I haven't seen it in a little while and it's grown out. I barely have any of the blonde left. It's literally all on the tips, and when I get my trim it'll be gone. So those of you who've been with me a while know that I had like colored my hair and it was like full blonde a little while ago, and now it's like completely grown out, and I'm just very pleased with this look. I feel like this palette is beautiful. The color payoff, wow. I will be purchasing more of their eyeshadow palettes and just products in general, because I feel like I want to use other palettes in conjunction with this one, but just for like a basic palette, I think this is really great. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys are having a happy Sunday. I'm gonna go chill out with the pool with the kitties and read and just vibe before my work restarts tomorrow again. All right, guys, see you next time.